Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Neverwinter Nights. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we stand here in the presence of Fenthic, what's the name of this guy? Dester, that's right, and of course Lord Nasher over there. Let's have a chat with Fenthic over here and see what he has to say about us being able to, well, finally get all the cure, all the elements of the cure for... Go back to meditating. What? Why are they... Guys? Oh boy, they're all getting up. It's in preparation for the beginning of the episode. Let's have a chat with Fenthic and see what he has to say.
Hello there. A grand day, isn't it? And you are to thank. It was your effort that allowed us to progress this far.
You found the Waterdavian creatures, allowing Dester and his Helmite brethren to concentrate on helping the spirits of the people. Now we can construct the cure, and all will be well. Well, Dester will not create the cure alone. Others are involved. I realize that, but he has done so much more. I really don't expect you to understand the weight of his involvement, the risks he takes. Well, you shouldn't expect me to understand if you are not explaining them. What risks are you talking about? Misunderstandings have plagued him from the start. I've even had to, well, suffice to say that it has been hard getting him the resources he needs. Really, Fenthic, now is not the time for such talk. Others will not understand like you do. Of course. It is better that we look forward. In but a few moments, we will have the cure. Will we? Well, I suppose we might. I don't really see why everything would go suddenly awry, as it did last time around when you were surely gonna have the cure. What will happen during this ritual? The Tyran priests have already begun the incantations. Aribeth, Desder, and I will join them when we are ready. We should have the cure soon after. I hope it will work on the advanced symptoms. There are so many people infected. What form will the cure take? I don't really know. I would like to think it would be an inspiring beacon of magic and hope, glowing with divine energy and radiating healing warmth. Of course, the size of the container we prepared seems inadequate for such a miracle. I may be a bit overexcited. Okay. Why did you hesitate to tell me something? Something? Oh, it was nothing, really. Something better left unsaid. It is a matter for Dester and I alone. That was a weird way of phrasing that question, but I know what you mean, though. Yeah, you can tell me. I've proven myself trustworthy. I don't know, he says. I wish I could trust you, but this matter is perhaps best left between Dester and I. I am Elven, just as you are. I'll understand. You would think so, but even Aribeth does not understand. I don't know how to put it in words. I have had to act on my own. You see, Dester has been pushed out of the plans for this ceremony. His efforts to help are ignored. My companions mean well, but they are too untrusting. How has he been pushed out? You just said he was gonna help out Aribeth and you. Have you done something to help him? It's a small thing, really. I mean, he needs to help for the cure to work. Oh, he needs to help for the cure to work, yeah. He shouldn't be held back by suspicions now. He's proven himself. You see, for the cure to work, he needs to draw magical energy from the Temple of Helm. It's apparently very dangerous. It might kill him. Ah, so now you're explaining. Good for you. Aribeth and the others would never allow it, so I gave him my key for the wards protecting Castle Never. The magic of Helm will aid in our spell. So, is there a precedent for this? Will it work? Desder has assured me that this is all very sound reasoning. It is a simple thing that will ensure the cure is all potent as it can be. Is as potent as it can be. Doesn't that leave the castle unprotected? Oh, of course not. I would never endanger the castle. Desder will simply channel a little Helmite energy to help the cure be as potent as possible. There is no danger. The wards are still in place. No one can enter or leave without alerting those of us with keys. What would Aribeth think of this? Aribeth, I love her dearly, but her eyes have been closed by the horror of the plague. I must do this for the good of all. You will see. Will I? Well, I can't really follow up on that. So this is the same line of dialogue. Wouldn't that leave? What do I think of this? Oh, there it is. Yes, you have, and I will not push you aside. I've seen my companions do that too much already. Does he go back to what he was saying? Pushed out? Yeah, he does. Okay. I've done something to help him. It's weird that there's so many somethings in questions here. So I have questions about your fellows. Oh, I will not presume to speak for them. If you wish to know what they think, I'm certain they would welcome your questions. How is Lord Nasher doing? He has kept his gallant posture throughout, though I worry for him. He will not show a need for help. He may be weaker than he seems. Will your relationship with Aribeth improve now? What? I'm not sure what you mean. Certainly we have been occupied by the events of the plague, but I wouldn't let our minor disagreements color my love for her. You think she feels differently? I haven't seen any signs of it, and I certainly know her well enough. She's just concerned for the sick. You are mistaken. Well, perhaps you see what you want to see. An empty statement. You are merely another doubter, trying to see the worst in everything. Well, I refuse to fall in step. Yeah, you're just confirming what I said. He refuses. Sure. Aribeth knows my feelings just as she knows Desler is genuine. Does she? Sure. Are you crazy or what? Because she doesn't know Desler is genuine. So she doesn't know your feelings. What? Anyway, this plague has cast everyone into the dark. I will try to help them to the light. Boy, your secret... You keep secrets from her. That isn't a clue? I have done what I must for the good of us all, and I believe all of my actions will be vindicated in the end. As I have said, some people just have trouble understanding matters of the spirit, even those that seem wise in every other aspect. Well, yeah, whatever. Goodbye. Yes, it is best that I concentrate on what is coming. I will have to be very careful not to disturb the incantations Desler utters during the ritual. You should speak with Desler and Lord Nasher. While their views of the coming ceremony are no doubt different, it would be wise to speak with both of them. Yeah, that is what I'm doing here. Hello, Desler, how's it going?
Well, hello. I imagine you are well pleased with yourself? This is your doing, after all.
What? It is, well, it is my doing, and I'm very displeased with myself. Just to try and get you off, I don't know, I don't like his tone. I guess... Just happy to help. We all sought a cure, and that's really about my character, really. We all sought a cure in our own way. Well, perhaps, although it was definitely your thuggish actions that brought us to this point. You outstepped my Helmite brethren very effectively. Bravo. Of course, now it is time for you to step aside. The ritual will not require you. You may watch as we create the plague cure, but do not interfere. Why did you have Fenthic give you his castle never key? That is my affair. I explained my need to Fenthic and he saw the wisdom in it. Getting the proper result from the ritual requires a certain amount of risk. Magical risk, or tempting the wrath of Aribeth? Well, that is certainly part of it. Aribeth dislikes me, and it makes her difficult to deal with. I'm not sure what Fenthic sees in her, really. No? Sure. I doubt... Well... Sure. I doubt she can provide a real proven reason for her distrust. Fenthic is more understanding. He knows that faith is a powerful tool. Actually, yeah, well, there's a reason for distrust here. Your tone. But really, apart from that, it's not... He's right, I suppose. I mean, it's really his tone. He's just hard to work with. She's not. He is. But that's really the only thing. What do you intend to do? I am going to fulfill my promises and make sure the cure is successfully created. There is no other purpose to this ceremony. Well, you must admit that it seems odd, though. Well, perhaps to you, but this whole ritual is beyond your understanding. You may rest assured that the cure will be successfully created. Okay. I have a question about the ritual. Then I suggest you study magic for a few more years. You are not a part of the spell, so I see no point in having you mimic the incantations. We will invoke both arcane... Well, energy, yeah. We will invoke energy both arcane and divine. And when we are done, there will be a cure for the plague. That is all you need to know. What will you do after the plague is cured? With the cure in hand, my reasons for being in Neverwinter will be gone. I will be returning to Helm's Hold for a time. Beyond that is my own affair. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Can I ask you about your fellows? My interest in these people is shrinking as we near the end of this plague. You would do better to speak with them yourself. Okay, goodbye. Yes, let me concentrate on the ritual to come. Goodbye, Giladel Valongar. I am sure you are proud of all you have done. Oh, I believe you have yet to speak with Lord Nasher. You should do so before we commence the ritual. He is your lord, after all. Easy? Easy, my lord? Because I'm not a Neverwinter. Easy? Am I bound? Oh, well, I probably made an oath or something, or cast an oath, or spoke. Anyway, Lord Nasher, it's a pleasure.
Well, you must be the one Erebeth has told me of. I must say that I appreciate what you have done. It is surprising to see how you have risen to the defense of Neverwinter. I doubt I could have recognized the potential beneath your crude manner.
Man, you guys are all rude as all hell. Anyway, Fenthic says that he gave his ward key to Desder. Should I say that? Should I say that? I suppose. I mean, Erebeth is the one that he is concerned with. I'm not gonna tell her. I'm gonna tell him. But let's see what he has to say. Fenthic says he gave his ward key to Desder.
I would ask you not to push into the affairs of my trusted advisors.
Oh, good.
Fenthic has my full confidence.
Yes.
And by his word, I trust Desta to act responsibly.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do not concern yourself with it.
Yes.
Castle Neverwinter is well fortified, and nothing shall disrupt the ritual.
Okay.
The cure is all that matters now.
Yes. See, I was just, a little bit concerned, but he trusts him. That's his prerogative. That's his decision. He knows his stuff. So I trust him. Fenthic explicitly told me that he didn't want to... that he was hiding stuff from Erebeth, so it's not my business to go behind his back without cause. So I won't tell Erebeth about what's going on. Also because it seemed... If his relationship with her is gonna come crashing down, as it seems to be coming down, because things are not looking good, it's gonna be his doing, not mine, and he seems to be doing it well enough. So I have a question about the ritual, Lord Nasher.
Thank you, but that will be handled by Erebeth, Fenthic, and Desta. The details of it need not concern you.
You are really very charming and nice. Will things be going back to normal now?
Things will not be normal until we have captured and punished the culprits behind the plague.
Oh, okay.
I have never seen my Neverwinter injured so.
Well, investigations in the docks suggest you knew Vengal Bloodsail?
I've had some association with the scoundrel, but this is not the time to discuss it.
Is it not?
The plague is not his style. He would be disgusted by it.
I think he was.
I will allow it, though I would request that you make it brief.
Okay, so...
Things I've had some... I will... Things I've had... I will...
Ah, you
things
will...
I've had...
I will
allow.
I will
Things
succeed.
I've had... I
Maybe.
will allow. Things will then go... I would have sought
Ow.
him out, but not while I am weak. To face him now would taint the battles we've had before. I've new villainies to deal with.
He says before, Vengal, yes, I had reports of his activity in the docks. We used to clash during my adventuring youth, but things have changed. Yeah, as I thought, Vengal and him hadn't met in a long while, so what I said before in a previous episode, it really, I think, well, I was right there. I would have sought him out, but while I'm weak, yeah, basically, that's my assumption as well. New villains, but not the kind you are used to, I guess.
No, they aren't. These cowards scuttle behind the scenes as we shrivel and die to a plague like some creeping old age. Well, Vengal may want to bring back the old days, but I have responsibilities and I will not indulge him.
Yeah.
I will allow it, though I would request that you make it brief.
Okay, so you don't want to talk about your fellows, right?
If you wish information about my trusted advisors, I suggest you ask them yourself. They have been instructed to be cooperative.
Does that extend to each other?
You are referring to the disagreements between Erebeth, Fenthic, and Desta. Yes, they have had different ideas about how to fight the plague. I demanded it.
Good.
I have no use for advisors and officers who merely parrot each other. I wanted every option covered, regardless of whether everyone was in agreement. And now it's clear Erebeth was right to suggest that you help. And Fenthic was also wise to advocate for Desta as aggressively as he did. The cure will soon be ours.
How was he right? Dester hasn't done anything yet regarding the cure anyway. How do you know he was right? That's kind of... Sure.
I will allow it. Though I would request
yes,
that you make
goodbye.
it... Yes, it is best that we commence with the ritual. Ready yourself. The plague ends with this.
Okay. Let's stand back here.
It's working. Concentrate.
Soon. Very soon.
It's done.
Tone,
It
dude.
worked.
Tone.
We have the cure.
Yes, Fenthic, I have the cure.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Now, my brethren, attack!
Ooh, okay, so he has the cure. How did he get the cure? We got false Helmites. How exactly are they false? Do they say
Perish as you should.
say stuff that it's not really true?
Dexter.
That's a critical hit, nice one. So he's not moving.
Yourself.
Well, whatever.
In the name
You
of
have
Sammy
no idea what
Rubo!
opposes
Oh.
you. You should have just laid down and died.
What? That was Dexter talking with a different voice for good measure. Okay, that guy's gone.
Wait! Let me help!
What? That was... You idiot! You were... Who said that? You heard that? Let me help. No, Dexter... Yeah, of course it was Fenvic. Wait, let me help. No, idiot. Did he kill him? Please tell me he died. Please tell me he died. Well, he's not here. There's a lot of these guys.
Yourself.
Let's see if I can kill that guy. That's good. Okay, things are going relatively okay here. I don't have no idea where Lino is. She's doing other things. That guy's dead. We have another one over there. Oh, there she goes. And down goes that guy. Aribeth! What's she doing? Oh. Did the guy... The guy took the plague? The plague cure? He did, didn't he? What an idiot. Why does he want that if you're not gonna... What exactly is his plan? Lord Nasher, do you see what happened?
Treachery!
Yeah,
We
you're
are
an idiot.
betrayed. The cure is gone, and I am to believe Fenthic had a part in this as well.
Yeah.
I will have someone's head over this. You must bring Dexter to justice. We must find him and demand his explanation. Fenthic's as well.
Well, it would all point out that Dexter is a traitor. So, what are your thoughts on that, Lord Nasher?
I don't know what to say about this. If Dexter has been against us all along, his villainy has affected all of us. Every plague victim.
How?
We suspected the plague was artificial, that it was an attack of some sort. But I can't believe someone in our midst would actively prevent us from curing it. I can't imagine the motivation of this man. Obviously, he wants us to suffer, but the reason why escapes me.
Well, yes, I don't really understand. The reason... So, the plague is artificial. What is a natural plague? What do you mean? What he means is planted, not artificial. Does he mean that they made? I mean, it could be a magical plague, and that's why... Oh, so that's what he means. Ah, I understand. Yeah, it's a magical plague. That's why it didn't get cured. But that can't have been Dexter, the responsible, because otherwise why would he need a cure? Unless the cure was something different? So who were the attackers that Dexter allowed in?
From first glance, they appear to be some of the Helmite brethren that were dispensing blessings around the city. I suppose if Dexter was false, then they were as well. I will have my guards examine the Helmite temple and try to understand what these people were hoping to accomplish. I charge you with finding Dexter himself.
Why do you say he was false? He could be still a paladin of Tyr, right? And do this in the name of his god, maybe? I don't know. I did notice the labels on the guy, so that might be what he's talking about. But he shouldn't see the labels.
Dexter is deserving of death, as are any accomplices, but I must know why this was done, why my Neverwinter was attacked. And we still need a cure. Yes. The ritual was not interrupted, so Dexter must have the untainted result. It must be retrieved. Once I have the cure, once we all have the cure, then Dexter will be judged, his plot and masters exposed, and punishment will be dealt.
You are idiots. I asked you explicitly about a proper issue that security reason... Idiot.
Go quickly while Erebeth can still maintain the portal. Neverwinter.
Oh.
I must have an explanation.
So that's what she's doing. Maintaining a portal. Sure. So, hello, Mr. Priest.
Hello.
This priest is still quite shaken up about the events that have just happened and unable to put his feelings into what? Into words. I don't want him to put his feelings into words. I wanted him to heal me, to be honest, but well, I can do that myself. Okay, where's Adipa? Did she die or did I not resurrect her? I think I might have not resurrected her. Okay, so let's go. These guys are doing their thing. That's my divining pool. Yeah. let's just talk to Aribeth and see what she has to say about this situation. I'm sure she's gonna be quite shaken up, or maybe not. Maybe she saw this coming all along.
Hurry! Get through the portal while I can still maintain it.
I am here.
Find the cure.
Don't
Get
shout at me.
Dester and Fenthic too. He may be under a spell, or I don't know. Can you imagine? I must wish Fenthic harm rather than face the possibility that he might have known of this.
No, he's an idiot. He's just a big fool. He doesn't know anything. People will think he did, though. I mean, he supported Dester.
Do not say such things. It cannot be.
He didn't support Dester?
He was mistaken. He was fooled. He was... Damn him!
Yeah.
People won't let this pass.
Nope.
They have been denied a cure, and they will want vengeance on the traitor and anyone that helped him. I won't be able to protect him. I won't. Perhaps delivering Dester will mitigate things. Find him alive if you can. Find Fenthic and get him to... I don't know. I don't know what will help now.
Well, if Dester didn't want the cure for political reasons, which would, if he wanted to be the one to cure, that can be. He cannot want the cure for political reasons because it makes no sense. You attack the government, and then you want people to like you because you cure them of an illness that you created, even though they know you were the one or they suspect you were the one who created it, and also you attack their lord, and the guy that was actually trying to save them. That doesn't, yeah, so it can be for political reasons. The only thing I think it might be, of course, I may be taking the writing too seriously, and it might be just a huge plot hole, which hopefully it isn't, but yeah. So the only thing I think it might be is that he wanted the actual cure, but that is not a cure, because these guys, maybe they don't know what the cure is, or maybe he created or he and his dudes created a plague that was cured by a specific thing that he couldn't create, so he had to manufacture this well-convoluted thing just to get that thing that he stole. But if that is the case, there's no reason why the plague is gonna be continued, and especially if the Helmites were the ones spreading the plague, it means the plague is done. So, no, don't worry, Aribeth. People haven't been denied a cure. There's gonna be no more plague, because they're gone. They're gone. It's all fine. And can I say that? No, not really. What will happen to Fenthic?
I don't know. People will think he's in league with the greatest threat we have known.
That's why I said.
I don't know. He was mistaken. He was an advocate for a traitor.
An idiot.
People will not understand his naivete.
Yes, that's the
trust. Could you blame them for finding a scapegoat?
I could, and I do, but what are you going to do now?
I'll maintain the portal as long as I can, but it may be a while before we can send guards through. You'll have to go on your own. I'll also try to make this sound better than it is. I can't hide Fenthic's blind trust of Dester, but if I explain it in context, maybe...
No, there's no maybe. Please don't do that. You'll look worse. I don't even... She's a politician, though, so let her do whatever. Where does the portal go?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I can't see through Dester's magic. It probably leads to wherever he and his false Helmites originally came from.
Well, at least it leads to where they went to, which is really what I care for.
Dester claimed he came from Helm's Hold in the east, but I don't know how that could be true. They would have no part of a plot like this.
Well, you don't know what the plot is. You don't know why he wanted this, so how do you know if they had part or not?
Wherever the portal leads, I'm sure it will be dangerous. He must know we would send someone after him. Be careful.
Well, aren't you holding this portal against his will? Sure. I mean, he probably set up precautions. So if Dester and his Helmites are fake, where are the real ones? Well, probably back in Helm's something or other. What's the name? Helm's Hold? Yeah?
I don't know. Perhaps Dester killed them. It seems impossible. He came from Helm's Hold. If that great hall has fallen, this is an even greater tragedy. This is a huge undertaking. It seems like Dester has done all this to promote the plague. But why? So many dead. Now the hold?
Well, there's a third possibility in all of this. Also, what she said makes no sense right now. The fake ones and all that, the real one, it doesn't make any sense. He came into the city, he was already a fake one when he came into the city. I doubt he got corrupted after they came in, although you never know. But we have no thing pointing to that possibility. There is a possibility, though, is that the plague wasn't actually created by Dester. It was created by somebody else. and Desder is just tagging along for some reason, or they are allied. They could be. That's another possibility. So I think that's that. I'll go as quick as I can. Maybe I can catch up.
The city guards are needed elsewhere, so this task falls to you. Go before the portal falls.
Yes. I guess I will see you later. Yep. Let's go to chapter 2. Can I go? Oh, there it is. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We are in Lorcan, or around Lorcan. I was trying to remember the name of the city. Hello, Bregan. What's up, man? Do I know you?
Goodman Desta told me there'd be trouble. Oh, I guess you're it.
Am I trouble? Can I ask you some questions?
Well, I reckon a few questions won't harm an old fella like myself.
Helm protect me if I be wrong. So you know Desder, and you're a follower of Helm.
That I do. I first met good man Desder the Knight of Shieldmeat. He must be an important fella, cause the whole place shut down when he left for Neverwinter.
What?
Now that he's back, maybe things will start getting back to normal around here.
What's that? What's Shieldmeat?
Well, it's a paladin festival for folks like me. For the Hellmites, though, they come to the keep and figure out how to protect us over the coming year. Priests and paladins get reassigned all over. If they're in Baldur's Gate 1 year, they're Neverwinter the next.
And anything strikes you as odd? This Shieldmeat?
I remember waking up to hear shouts and the sounds of fighting coming from the keep. Just thought the priests were in their cups after all their festivities.
Really? The priests drank themselves into a stupor and attacked each other, and you think that is just thought?
Is there something else you need?
Yeah, I can't even inquire about that. What is this place?
Why, this here's the road up to Helm's Hold, where all the priests leave. Oh, we're not in Lorcan.
We're in Helm's Hold. We really are in Helm's Hold. I guess we're gonna find out what Desder was up to. Good. That's good. That's really good. Because I was actually foreseeing another chapter of just us going around doing things until we finally discover what the secret is. But yeah, there's no better lord than a Hellmite, I say, because they'll always protect you in hard times. Neverwinter's in the other direction, at least it would be if a good man Desder hadn't had me get my ox, and I probably shouldn't have said that. Good man Desder's a traitor. Lord Nasher sent me to hunt him down.
By Jiminy, you're serious? Now, I told my wife there was something funny about good man Desder. When he left for Neverwinter, he had me and my ox stare down the bridge behind him. He said it was to protect me from plague bearers breaking the quarantine. Why, that was a fine bridge, too. My father built it, and I'm the fool who tore it down. Toadstools. Jiminy, I can't even trust your neighbors these days. That's it. I am not taking a chance on nobody no more. Do what you want. I'm leaving.
Well, he really is leaving. He just left. So do what I want. Well, he has a very nice looking house. He's got a barn, at least a barn door. Let's go in here. And we got cows and chickens, and that's a huge barn. As well, it doesn't seem to be this big from outside. And we're also out of time. Oh boy, time just passes by. Yep, we did it. We have gone to the second chapter, I believe, or second. I don't know. I think it is chapter 2 or something like that. But we're gonna need to explore this place on the next episode. For now, I am Colonel RPG, and this has been Neverwinter Nights. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.